welcome to the Rest of My Nameless Bastards. I'm Mark Storrs, with me as always is
Chris Johnson.
And
Rob Morphy.
This week we're checking out the second trailer for Stephen King's It, the remake. Here we go.
It is it.
When you're a kid, I think that you'll always be protected, cared for.
We like hanging with you.
Thanks.
You shouldn't think it's too much. Hanging out with us makes you a loser too.
But when you're alone as a kid, the monsters see you as weaker. You don't even know they're getting closer until it's too late.
Where's the poison ivy? Nowhere. Okay, well, I'm starting to get itchy. I'm pretty sure this is not
Do you
good
use
for
the
my-
same bathroom as your mother?
Sometimes, yeah.
Then you probably have crabs.
That's so not funny.
Aren't you guys coming in?
Uh-uh. It's gray water.
What the hell's gray water?
It's basically piss and shit. So I'm just telling you, you guys are splashed around in millions of gallons of dairy pee. So, are you serious? What are you...
Doesn't smell like caca to me, senor.
Have you ever heard of a staph infection?
Also, the
This
staph
is
infection.
so unsanitary. This is literally like swimming inside of a toilet bowl right now. You're the reason why we're in this position right now.
Guys.
Whose sneaker is it?
It's Betty Ripsom's.
What if she's still here?
Why was it triangle balls? I had to ask 3 different times in 3 different ways. No one answered me. No one knows.
I don't know if you could hear that, but Chris was just concerned about the upside down triangle balloon.
It wasn't a triangle.
No, it was odd.
Triangle balloons.
That was kind of weird, right? It was a little creepy.
It was a little creepy,
Yeah.
but it was mostly not creepy, which is what makes it creepier.
The kid's joke about his mom's crabs is pretty good.
This might be, and I don't want to prejudge too quickly, but this might be the first movie that get kids' dialogue right.
No, that's
Monster
exactly,
Squad
yeah.
tried
Totally,
back in
yeah,
the 80s, and it's
It
cute
did it for the
and
80s.
For the 80s,
Yeah.
you know, when everyone was all Goonies, it was
Right.
much more authentic. But this
Yeah.
actually feels like disparate personalities. You know, the guy that is smart and doesn't want to go into the sewage. You know, the one's a little braver, the one that's like funny.
No, this is a good. It's good that they did this because this gives you an idea of what it's going to play out like.
Yeah,
that's
the social
That's
dynamic.
a good
Yeah,
sign. because
absolutely.
It looks like
Yeah.
it's playing out well.
And it was really creepy. Just the balloon coming down and popping, and the music, the whatever the hell that was.
Yeah, it was a little weird, a little disconcerting. And also, why were the balloons a triangle?
Dude,
why
it's
were
like
they?
weird.
Why were they an upside down?
It bothered me
triangle?
now. I know that would have disturbed me as a kid. I'm like, why
Oh,
are
yeah.
they in an upside down
Yeah.
triangle? Why? Why
Oh.
there?
Oh, why?
It made for a better reveal. It's
Yeah.
a creepy looking Pennywise too. I mean,
Yeah,
they
dude,
got
he
it
is
right.
Super creepy.
I mean, if a
Super.
whole generation was ruined by Tim Curry, and I know they were. In fact, I credit that performance for ruining clowns. Kids liked clowns before then. They played birthday parties. Like claudophobia or whatever they call it was very small.
Yeah.
So small. Nobody when we were kids talked about how much they hated clowns. Now
No, I know.
everybody talks
Yeah,
about how much they hate
that's
clowns.
the deal.
Credit Stephen King with that, and Tim Curry's performance in the first
Oh,
made-for-TV It. This looks 10 times worse, and the era of the clown is over. Barnum and Bailey is closed. It's done. It's all going to be Cirque du Soleil, acrobatic fucking nymphs,
Yeah.
because that is the only kind of circus anyone's ever going to go see again.
Well, last year there's a whole spat of clown sightings, like in North Carolina,
Yeah,
in the
that
woods,
did- that didn't help.
Well, it was everywhere. Like,
trying to
just
get
all
kids to
around
come
everywhere.
into the woods.
That
and
might be
stuff,
what
so-
I say. A combination of all of the clown sightings with the success of Stranger Things made people start looking at
Yeah.
Stephen King's It again as a viable.
Yeah.
Well, so far,
product.
what I saw, this is our second look at it, and
Yeah, there was a teaser in this, so
and
yeah,
it's wicked.
It's one of his
awesome,
better
yeah.
books. It's a sprawling mess. They're going to have to edit a lot of it out, but it has great moments, and if they distill it to the best parts of that book, it's going to be a really
Yeah,
great
because they could
horror
have
film.
taken the shitty path and just done like a paranormal activity with this and made it just
Yeah,
like jump
yeah,
scares
man,
and.
thank God they didn't
But
do
no,
that.
it looks like they really thought
This
about
looks like it's been
characters.
yeah.
dynamics and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
and the terror you feel. I mean, that whole speech the kid's giving at his bar mitzvah or whatever it is, where he's talking about when you're scared and you're vulnerable, that's when the monsters are more likely to get you. I
It
mean,
made me
that
a
is
little
a
nervous.
feeling.
I got a little nervous.
It reminded me kind of the feeling you got, even though, again, it wasn't super successful, but it had its moments in the original Silver Bullet, another Stephen King thing, where that small town kind of falling apart with like murders happening upon piling on each other, and the only one that notices what's going on is the kid in the wheelchair, played by Corey Haim. Rest in peace. So I've got to say, this movie looks like it's going to capture that whole small town falling apart, dissolving into evil, and that is the key more than, like Chris was saying, jump scares.
Yeah, totally.
Well, that's good. This is a good sign for all movies like this now. Like, I think just the advent of something like Stranger Things made people go, oh, we got to actually make
Tell
people
a story.
care about people with their dialogue.
No, you're right. Horror films have always dismissed it. It's like if you get a jump scare, you flash some boobs, a little bit of gore in the 80s at least, then you're good enough. Lowest common denominator. Now it's like you make situations and people that you care about, people will be utterly terrified. That's always been true.
Absolutely.
But now that might be the rule rather than the exception.
Right. That's good. I hope
So we might be in for a golden age of the horror film. Who knows?
Let's hope.
Yeah.
All right, cool. There you have it. Thanks for joining us for the There Are Some Ideas Bastards. Again, we are a podcast. We're available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, and ambpod.com. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ambpod, and we have recently opened up a Facebook group for more discussions. It's facebook.com/ambpod. Pinned post at the very top is the link for the group. Anything else? Any other spots they gotta check us out at?
No.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Or
Leave
that.
comments.
That
And
too.
we'll talk to you soon.
Watch some trailers. Look at some good stuff.
Yeah.
We actually like stuff.
We do.
We do. Totally.
I mean, me and Mark are rough around the edges.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys are a little. You lack my refinement.
You're the king of eloquence.
Duh.
That was for you, John Wonder. That was for you.
See you fucking
And thank you for your comments.
It's not really alcohol, it's really off, but no big whoops.
Alright, here we go. Ready?
When are we doing this week's trailer review, Rad?
Hold on. Let me just deal with this.
No.
Okay, your 1970 cell. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh.
That's all the spilled beer by these
Yeah, that is. Jesus.
beer spillers.
Here we go. Ready? Here we are.
Rally?
Welcome.
That's what you said. Here we go, Rally.
Alright.